So there's nothing left to be said, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You don't want to tap in because they're boring, but it's a special group of people, bro. And I'm trying to tell you, it's a special group of people that was sent here, that is exposing all the things that you hear them talking about. Hear them talking about aliens. We are literally the aliens. There's other aliens out there, but the reason why it feels like these beings are so closely related to us is because of simply that, exactly that. They're related to us, and it's just some things that I can't. What I'm gonna do in this video is try my hardest to try to explain to you guys, the signs. Try to explain to you guys, how do you know? Sometimes you're in your room, and just you being in your room, right? It really feels like much more than real. It feels like, you know, you go outside and there's so much synchronization, that just makes everything, more. How would I put it? What's the word I would say here? I would say more, exaggerative or more noticeable. Synchronizations that are up above, bro. You come out of your room and you step foot, outside. These other energies and powers, if you want to call them aliens, they know who you are. You guys know what I mean? You cannot be touched, bro. I'm telling you that. And don't mind these people that still deny what's coming, bro. What is coming cannot be stopped. It's coming, and don't matter what anyone say, bro. It is finally here, bro. The aliens are here, just waiting. They're just waiting. I'm a perfect example, bro. I be just chilling. I see it. There's nothing else that you can do, especially if you're not, some celebrity or something. Someone that, because when they see a celebrity, everyone's head turned. All eyes are on, that person. If you don't have that status, if you don't have, that money, if you don't have that power, it's even worse. Who's gonna listen to you? No one's not gonna listen to you. There's some people saying, what's taking so long? What's this? It's like they're fooling people and people don't know it. You really think these people want to see the end of the world? These people know that they don't live right. So they would purposefully, act as if they're wishing for it. Like, what's taking so long, when in reality, these people are scared. Some of them. Some of them are scared. Some of them don't want what is coming. They don't. I'm telling you that, bro. If you're for Jesus, if you're for love, my belief is, Jesus is going to get the power to divide. Once there is division, then that's when, something purposely is being done to separate the evil from good, to separate, these people. That's not truly for love, relaxation, well-being, you know, no betrayal, actual real love, bro. People that know that there's a spell that has been casted on humanity since the beginning of time, and people who at least try to live against the spell. You guys know what I mean? These talks, a lot of people aren't ready for these talks, but it's the truth. It is coming, bro. This world will come to an end. It is coming to an end. You guys know what I mean? Yeah, no, Jesus, bro. Jesus Christ was a regular person. No different than any starseed that you see here. Starseeds are here. They're here as we speak. It would just be another starseed. It's simply it. However, people hear these things and some of them believe it. They're like, where's Jesus? Why is it taking so long? All these different things that they're saying. It's crazy to me. It's very crazy. It's exciting though, because that, the truth is coming to prove everything right, to set everything straight, to end all of this. Aliens are real. I'm actively telling you, in case you guys never, in case you guys haven't realized this yet, the aliens are going to reset the world. The aliens are going to end this world that we are living in. I'm telling you, it's real life. It is a real life alien, bro. If you do not see that, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you, bro. But I'm telling you that, you know, words cannot pretty much explain from this point on, bro. I would recommend you guys to stay away from sin, bro. Or try. No one can, fully be perfect, but try to. Because, biblical times, they don't want to give it to people like me. What they do with people like me is, I'm being targeted by a secret government program, and they're trying to silence me, they're trying to lock me up. They're trying to do all these things, and they will do all these things, but they won't give you your credit. They won't tell people what they see on you. They won't tell people that, there's angels around, because they have the technology, bro. They have things that can, see these things, but they're not going to tell you. It's the same old story. It's just like, how NASA, deals with aliens and the mass, how they go about that. They don't tell people, they hide things, they do all sorts of things. Right now, they found out about free energy. They found out that there's an alien. You guys hear the planes? They found out that there's an alien. And, time traveling and, free energy. And they're trying to reverse engineer, the technology. You guys know what I mean? Listen, mark my words when I tell you, people. They can do all these things, but they cannot stop what's coming. It's a promise that I'm making, bro. Not me. It's a promise that was made. We know who made that promise. We know who made that promise. It is a promise that was made, and it is being fulfilled. Prophecy is being fulfilled. It is beyond beautiful, bro. There's nothing else I can tell you. I need to do work. All the rest of the star seeds and highly spiritual people and chosen ones, they all need to do work. Jesus needs to be. The aliens need to do work. Jesus needs to do. God, nobody's perfect. We all need to do work, bro. You guys understand? But nevertheless, it is very beautiful. It is coming finally. And, videos like these, I'm just chilling with you guys. You guys know what I mean? It's really about just chilling, man. It's unbelievable. It's very crazy. I cannot really find any other word, bro. It's just crazy. It's unbelievable. It is overwhelming. It is exciting. Frustration is in it. There's a lot of people that don't want to accept God, don't want to accept Jesus. There's a lot of people that don't want to turn to Him. There's a lot of people that's still talking down to Him. There's a lot of people that still question Him. You guys know what I mean? This whole thing will be reset. God has the power and the ability to reset planet Earth. In case you guys didn't know, God and Jesus is in control of gravity. One of the things that Jesus is gravity. So what are you going to tell someone who is responsible for gravity? What are you going to tell them? You guys understand what I'm trying to say? What I'm actively telling you, what I'm actively asking you is, how are you going to go against someone that is in control of gravity? You have to think about it. Planes fly. The world is spinning. What are we talking about? Why would God not come here and reset this planet? Why would God's wrath not be here? It's the silliest thing I've ever seen. It's the silliest thing I've ever seen. Like, why? How do more people not see this, bro? How do more people not see this? There's key spots all around where you were born and raised, where you probably grew up as a chosen one. And you go to these places, and immediately as you go to them, there's synchronizations around you. Synchronization in regards to chosen ones, the gangstalking program, all of those things, bro. You get to find out that these synchronizations, these energies around us are synchronizing with us. They all do it for the same reason. It's all connected.